that we run. And if I find anybody else involved in this, they will also be fired.
Just as Sanders dismissed concerns over Clinton's use of a private email server in the first Democratic debate, Clinton chose not to hammer Sanders over this week's breach.
We should move on because I don't think the American people are all that interested in this. I think they're more interested in what we have to say about all the big issues.
What issues? Weeks after the San Bernardino and Paris attacks, terrorism, gun control, and national security dominated much of the discussion, with the Democrats taking aim at Republicans as much as each other.
We must work more closely with Muslim American communities. We need to work with them, not demonize them as the Republicans have been doing.
Trailing both Clinton and Sanders by a wide margin in the polls, former Maryland Governor Martin O'Malley went on the offensive, slamming both, trying to land some punches that might give his campaign new life heading into Iowa and New Hampshire.
Senator Sanders voted to give immunity to gun dealers, and Senator Sanders voted against even research dollars to look into this public health issue. Secretary Clinton changes her position on this every election year, it seems.
For now, it remains Clinton's nomination to lose, but with Sanders leading the polls in New Hampshire, there's still a lot to be decided between now and November. Chris Pallone, NBC News. After a software glitch gave his team unauthorized access.
Yes, I apologize.
The next Democratic debate is scheduled for January 17th in Charleston, North Carolina. Here at home, the Lakota Nation Invitational Basketball Tournament in town. It's a reflective time to talk about race relations here in the Black Hills area. This morning, the Rapid City Community Conversations group hosting their 8th community conversation, a time for Lakota and non-Lakota people to come together in an open environment to talk about the continuing issue of race relations. Organizers say the get-together allows people to build relationships and find solutions.
Our goal is to build a community that reflects our shared values. Indian people and white people and all people, human beings. We want to create a community that's safe for everyone, that everyone has opportunity, that everyone, can grow and thrive and be happy and pursue happiness. Right? That's America. We want to bring, the ideals of America to everyone in Rapid City.
The community conversations are open to everyone, the next one being held February 25th. For details, visit their Facebook page, Rapid City Community Conversations. And if you were out and about this afternoon, you may have run into a bit of a traffic jam at Omaha and 5th Street. Take a look. Rapid City Police responding to a one-vehicle accident around noon today. A blue pickup truck heading southbound on 5th Street lost control of the vehicle. The truck ran up the side of the bridge and onto the guardrail, which caused it to flip. Law enforcement reporting there were no injuries, but the accident does remain under investigation. Emergency personnel in Rapid City keeping busy today. 6 local fire departments responding to a fire late this afternoon. Around 3:30 today, law enforcement responding to reports of a structure fire north of I-90 and La Crosse Street. Officials say the fire was extinguished within about 15 minutes, but that was long enough for the fire to destroy the outside garage and the 2 cars inside. Nobody was hurt and the fire is still under investigation. If you won't get a chance to make it yet this weekend, don't worry, Terry Peak Ski Area is open 7 days a week. Terry Peak is reporting an 18 to 24-inch base. 5 runs are open and ready, additional terrain opening as soon as conditions allow. Terry Peak is open daily from 9 to 4. Lift tickets currently being discounted. For details on discounts, snow accumulation, and current conditions, you can visit terrypeak.com. And it definitely isn't feeling like December in the Black Hills today. We turn now to meteorologist Erica Horvatine for what we can expect for the rest of the weekend.
Well, Brooke, you're right. It did not feel like winter in the Black Hills today. It was pretty mild out there. Temperatures got into the 50s here in Rapid City, but we are going to see a switch up and temperatures are going to feel much more like winter within this next week ahead. So our current temperatures right now, we're looking at 34 in Rapid City, 35 in the Badlands, 45 in Spearfish, 42 in Mount Rushmore, so a little bit warmer in the hills. And coming up, we are going to be talking about colder temps on the way, a couple of slight chances for snow, and just a calm week ahead. I'll tell you all the details in the full forecast.
Thanks, Erica. Well, finals are over and a group of South Dakota School of Mines students are wrapping up the semester. Today, a group of around 150 students graduating from the School of Mines. School officials say this is a large graduating class for a December commencement. Doctor of Philosophy, Master of Science, Bachelor of Science, and Associate of Arts degrees being awarded. Speaker Ann Rhodes, founder and president of People Inc., telling graduates to build their own brand, who they are, and to live by their values.
They now have gifts, and they've chosen to develop those gifts to become engineers and scientists and tackle some of the most difficult problems of the next century. So they need to go forth and use those gifts in the service of others. And it's really a blessing to be at a school where that happens.
Many mines graduates will go on to work for large companies like Caterpillars or in the mining industry, and some will continue on to graduate school. Well, coming up later in the show, we'll show you how a local fire department is working to keep you safe from house fires this season. But after the break, your local weather. Stay with us.
Oh, what fun it is! The time is now. The place is here. You want to say Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Get to Nissan's holiday event for the season's best offers.
Right now, choose Rogue with 0% APR for up to 60 months, or get a $289 per month lease on Murano. Shop your local Nissan store and choose Nissan.com.
This Christmas season, we're giving you more with a holiday sale too good to ignore, where you can find savings throughout the whole store on sofas and tables and bed sets galore, with 20% off all linens and decor, plus 5-year interest-free finance to score. So make the season bright and come explore all the ways you can save on designs you adore. Happy holidays from Furniture Row.
Synchrony Financial. Engage with a call center team that makes customers smile. Engage with a job where great benefits are only one of the benefits. Engage with us. We're now hiring for call center positions in Rapid City. Learn more and apply at synchronycareers.com. That's SYNCHRONY careers.com. Or text SYF12 to 90206. Again, text SYF12 to 90206. Engage with us.
Discounts at Great Cutters. No way, hippie. Nope, only on Thursdays. Not in my house. Discounts at the Man Salon. Yeah. You get a haircut, shampoo, hot towel, and neck and shoulder massage, all for only $17. The Man Salon. Supporting heroes and poor college kids since 2008.
Go ahead. Be bold. At Pita Pit, we believe that fresher ingredients result in a better taste. Come down and get a little crazy and choose from the largest choice of combinations of veggies, cheeses, meats, and sauces anywhere. Try something a little different, and don't worry, our friendly staff will be right there with you the whole way. Have a big event? We cater. Give us a call and we can make our famous pita platters that will satisfy the biggest party. Fresher thinking, healthy eating at Pita Pit, 725 Main Street.
This is NewsCenter1 Weather with meteorologist Erica Horvity.
Welcome back. Well, today we had a very mild day in the hills. It felt very warm out there, especially with the sunshine that we were seeing. Temperatures across the state varied quite a bit. Over on the west side of the state, temperatures at the airport, 44 degrees. But if you were in Rapid City, the temperature was even warmer. We saw temperatures get up to around 57 in downtown Rapid City today. So just on the base of those hills with those southwesterly winds, we saw warmer temperatures. But on the east part of the state and central part of the state, 31 in Pierre, 34 in Sioux Falls. So we had a great day here in Rapid City for your Saturday, and an even beautiful sunset for tonight. Brian Murphy sent this in for tonight. I know I was out on my balcony taking pictures. The sky was just on fire tonight. Great sunsets in the Black Hills, gotta love it. Temperature right now, 34 degrees in Rapid City with winds from the north at 5 miles per hour. And we may have a couple of clouds out there. Our satellite and radar showing clouds across the area, but not too much precipitation. Of course, the northwest coast has just been continuing to get rain. Over on the east coast, they are looking at some lake effect snow, but we're pretty calm here in the central part of the country. Now going into the week, what we're looking at is the warm front that did go through, bringing us those warm temperatures for today. Well, that's moving out, and we're seeing a cold front that's going to move through tonight. So those warm temperatures, they're not here to stay. Tomorrow, we're going to have a much colder day, and we will have a pretty quiet week this week. A couple chances of snow for midweek, and on Christmas we are even expecting a small chance of snow, but we'll keep you updated on that. Closing in on South Dakota, we're looking at going through tomorrow. There are a couple chances of snow popping up in the Black Hills, but Rapid City will remain dry for tomorrow. And by Monday, again, the radar bringing in a couple chances of snow, but those will only be in those higher elevations. Now, if you're planning on hitting the slopes tomorrow, well, temperature is going to be right around freezing, and our base depth is 24, but no new snowfall. Could be a good day to hit the slopes at Terry Peak. Well, tonight getting down to 25 degrees under mostly cloudy skies, and as that cold front moves through, we will be cooling down quite a bit. So a cold night tonight, wind gusts up to 15 miles per hour. And tomorrow getting up to 34, so a much cooler day than we saw today under mostly cloudy skies. And your Black Hills area forecast showing mostly cloudy skies across the entire Black Hills area tomorrow, and temperatures in those mid-30s. So 34 in Custer, 33 in Pine Ridge, 32 in Deadwood. And your 7-day forecast showing those temperatures cooling off and staying cool, but we'll be in those mid-30s, even hitting the lower 40s. And we have a couple of chances of that snow arriving on Tuesday night and Wednesday. And for Christmas, we have a 30% chance of snow. And don't forget to check out our Click Big Deals. Our current offer is getting a $199 home whitening kit for just $99. That's over 50% off. That could be a good Christmas present for somebody.
Yeah, you know, you said possibility of snow on Christmas. I was really hoping for a white Christmas this year.
I know, you'd like that, right? Well, we'll keep an eye on that forecast. The closer we get, the more we'll know those snow chances.
All right, well, thanks, Erica. We'll be right back with national news, but first, these messages.
From your friends and neighbors of the Rapid Valley Fire Department, we wish everyone a very Merry Christmas and a happy, healthy, and safe New Year. Merry Christmas!
It's true. Arby's new steak fajita flatbreads don't come on a sizzling platter, but they do come on a flatbread, which, if you think about it, is much better to eat. Arby's, we have the meats.
Wake up in your first home. Wake up in a home you've made a bit bigger. Wake up in a home with a new address. Wake up in a home that doesn't even have an address. As your life evolves, your dream home evolves too, and protecting it takes committed support. At American Family Insurance, we support your dreams. See how you can save with Ring Video Doorbell at amfam.com/ring.
You ready? Some call it giving back. Oh, come on in. We call it Share the Love. During our Share the Love event, get a new Subaru and we'll donate $250 to those in need. Subaru will have given over $65 million in 8 years. Love, it's what makes a Subaru a Subaru.
In addition to the 4 national charities, we have selected the Humane Society of the Black Hills. Stop into Courtesy Subaru and see how you can help us share the love this year.
The hot holiday savings continue here at Carl's.
This big GE top-load washer is holiday priced at $4.99.
And the matching dryer is $4.99 too.
That's a savings of over $400 on this laundry pair.
You'll save even more on one-of-a-kind closeout models and clearance items.
If it's on the floor here at Carl's, we're moving it.
And all clearance electronics are reduced 30%.
Don't miss this holiday savings event going on here at Carl's.
And from all of us here at Carl's,
Merry Christmas.
Looking for a trailer? Your first thought should be Sam's Trailer Sales. And we just moved next door to 115 North Campbell Street. With over 20 years of experience, we've got what you need. From cargo trailers to dump trailers, Sam's Trailer Sales has Rapid City's largest selection of new and used trailers. Sam's also offers a full line of trailer parts and accessories and has a full-service staff on hand to repair and service all your trailer needs. Sam's Trailer Sales, your total trailer connection. 115 North Campbell Street in Rapid City or online at samstrailersales.com.
In the Black Hills, the weather can go from this to this in an instant. And the NewsCenter1 weather team is there for all the seasons. So when the seasons change, NewsCenter1 will be there, your one weather source for all 4 seasons.
The Rapid Valley Volunteer Fire Department and American Red Cross teaming up installing smoke detectors for families today. The Dexter Johnson family recently escaped a fire in their Rapid City home. They're also joining in, making sure other South Dakotans are prepared in the event of a fire.
Having a working smoke alarm in your home cuts the chances of dying in a fire in your home in half, and roughly 2/3 of home fire deaths in the United States are in homes that don't have working smoke alarms or smoke alarms at all.
Nearly 12 families signed up to have smoke alarms installed in their homes. The crew's also going door to door throughout the neighborhood, making sure families are prepared and have an escape plan.
I think we're going to go in and talk to their neighbors also of each house, just to make sure, check their alarms, put some batteries in if they need it, and then hopefully they'll never need the alarm to work, but if it does, it's there.
Smoke alarms are good for 10 years, and you're encouraged to test the alarms every month. In national news this evening, in the wake of the Laquan McDonald shooting, and with recent calls for change in the Chicago Police Department, some may think recruiting new officers would be difficult. But for some people, see it as an opportunity to make a change. Alex Maragos has the story.
I've been on the job 29 years.
Daniil Hampton came to the CPD Training Center today wanting to do more for himself and his city. Being a police officer could be in his future, but his mind today was also in the past. Growing up on the South Side, he recalls interactions with officers he had as a kid.
I remember when they used to come around and play basketball with us and stuff like that. A lot of community outreach thrives through community service.
Ready. It's the opportunity for that kind of work that brings Hampton here, along with Victor Younger. Younger says he sees the police community struggle from both sides.
Growing up, on the west side of Chicago, we all had our opinions of cops and all that. Right now, it's a hard time for cops.
There was a lot for Hampton, Younger, and dozens of others to look at today. The department put it all on display. Mounted police, SWAT teams, weapons training, and more.
To the police!
While it's reasonable to think now might not be a great time to be a Chicago cop, Deputy Chief Eric Washington isn't buying it.
I would say it's no time better than now.
The 29-year veteran is pleased with the turnout today, and he knows why people are coming through the door.
There's change coming. We know there's some things we need to work on. And the thing is, come in and be part of that change.
There you go, come on. Which is why Hampton and Younger are here. Change can be affected from the outside, Hampton says, but he thinks he knows a quicker way.
They need people to step up. If you're going to be a leader, be a leader. Don't sit around and complain about things not changing and not apply.
Deputy Chief Washington says the department is trying to bring in more minority candidates. Still to come, it's the final day of the Lakota Nation Invitational, and Todd County was looking to repeat as the girls' L&I champions. Justin will have more and all those highlights coming up next in sports.
This holiday, Ford, America's best-selling brand, is giving you more. It's the Ford Holiday Sales Event, featuring 0% financing for 60 months on the Built Ford Tough 2015 F-150 and Super Duty. That's big savings on the best-selling trucks for 38 years straight. Legendary toughness. It's the best gift ever. Now during the Ford Holiday Sales Event, get 0 for 60 or up to $10,021 total savings plus no payments for 90 days on Built Ford Tough trucks. Only at your local Ford stores.
Ever wonder how much money your company spends on printing? Ever wonder how much time your employees spend ordering toner cartridges and repairing jammed machines? At A&B Business Solutions, our managed print services will analyze your print environment and design a program to reduce your total printing costs, improving workflow. A few small changes can make a big difference. MPS, just another solution from A&B, the company that helps you solve, simplify, and save.
When it comes to comfort, trained comfort specialists have been known to take their work home with them. A trained comfort specialist provides only the highest level of customer satisfaction, which means you should never have to settle for anything less than the industry's best. Choose Train and feel pretty comfortable in your home too.
For your heating and cooling repair, call us anytime. JD's Equipment Service, where we never charge overtime, ever.
There are many different styles of furniture. You'll find an incredible selection of only the finest manufacturers at Unpainted Furniture from Whittier, Woodcraft, and of course, the beauty and quality of Amish furniture. Remember, there is no particle board, only real wood that you may choose in any color you desire at Unpainted Furniture, 219 Omaha Street in Rapid City.
This is NewsCenter1, Sports with Justin Wickersham.
Well, the 39th Lakota Nation Invitational wrapped up this evening with the championship games. Todd County squared off against Little Wound in the girls' finals. Todd County was looking to win its second straight title, while the Mustangs were looking to capture their first championship since 1984. As you can see, a huge crowd on hand tonight at the Rushmore Plaza Civic Center for the finals. In the first half, with Todd County up by 3, Tacey LeBeau sinks the short jumper, and that pulled the Mustangs to within a point. Later on now, Raven Canoyer misses the shot, but Stevie Lone Dog stays with it and finally lays this one up and in for 2, and that tied it up at 10 apiece. The Mustangs, though, quickly respond. Danny Whirlwind Horse banks in the three-pointer, and Little Wound goes on to win the girls' title at the LNI with a 62-50 victory over Todd County. In other girls basketball action, the Pine Ridge girls downed White River 82-60 to take home third place honors at the LNI. Also, Custer won the consolation bracket with a 7-point win over Omaha Nation. The boys championship game is still going on right now in the first half. Winnebago leads White River by 2, 13-11. Meanwhile, in the third place game, Little Wound knocked off Pine Ridge by a final score of 55-48. Well, it was a busy day on the hardwood around the Black Hills. The Stevens boys hosted Mitchell this afternoon. It was a close first half. Here, Wyatt Smith puts up the shot, no good, but he grabs the rebound and scores for Mitchell, and that tied the game at 12 with 1:41 left in the first quarter. The Raiders respond, though. Taylor Schultz knocks down the jumper to give Stevens a 2-point lead. Then right at the end of the first quarter, Andrew Cottier passes it to Mason Archambault, who pumps fake and then nails the three-pointer. Stevens on top 17-15 after one quarter, and the Raiders win big by a final score 82-51. And across town, the Central boys in action, taking on the Huron Tigers this afternoon. Early in the third quarter, Caleb Walton Blandon drives the baseline, makes a nice spin move, and scores and draws the foul. The Cobblers go up by 4, 32-28. By the way, Walton Blandon finished with 15 points. Later on, Tanner Auberly finds Ira Murphy cutting to the basket. Murphy lays it in +1. That made it 38-30, Central up by 8. At the other end, now Highland Hines hits the wide-open 3 from the corner, and Huron fights back to win this one in overtime. Final score 71-65. And around the area in boys basketball, Sturgis hands Hot Springs its third straight loss, 57-46. Plus, St. Thomas More hammered Douglas by a final score of 71-44. Moving on to girls basketball now, 5th-ranked Rapid City Central remains perfect on the year with a 2-point win over the Huron Tigers, and the Stevens Raiders rolled over Mitchell tonight, 51-23. Elsewhere, it was Sturgis over Hot Springs by 38 points in girls basketball, and top-ranked St. Thomas More beat Wynot, Nebraska 48-31. Is your final score in that one. Shifting gears to men's basketball now, the School of Mines had its hands full today against New Mexico Highlands. In the first half, Brian Orr connects on the turnaround jumper. That cut the Cowboys' lead to 3. By the way, Orr finished with 9 points today. More Hard Rockers now. This time it's Tyler Schoening with the tough shot in the paint, and the Hard Rockers pulled it within 1. Still in the first half now, the Cowboys start to pull away. Kendrick Nichols for 3. And New Mexico Highlands defeats the School of Mines 71-58. Earlier today, the Lady Hard Rockers entertained the Cowgirls from New Mexico Highlands. We'll pick up the action in the second quarter. The Cowgirls work it down low to Kailani Moab. She lays it in for the hook shot. However, New Mexico Highlands trailed by 13 at that point. Back the other way now, Krista Showalter drives the baseline and lays it in for 2 of her 8 points on the night, and the Lady Hard Rockers led 28-14. Later on, Marissa Herchert hits the 3 from the top of the key, and the Lady Hard Rockers go on to win 87-55. Also this evening, also today in college basketball, the Black Hills State men's team bounced back from yesterday's double overtime loss to beat Western New Mexico 68-57. Plus, the Lady Yellow Jackets remain undefeated in conference play with a win over Western New Mexico, 76-47. Moving on to boys hockey now, Sam Delvaux scored 2 goals to help lead the Rushmore Thunder as they shut out Sioux Falls East by a score of 7-0. And in the ECHL, the Alaska Aces have a 4-1 lead over the Rapid City Rush right now in the second period. The Rush lost to the Aces last night by a score of 5-2. So as you can see, it was a busy day on the hardwood.
Well, a lot of basketball all throughout this week. I mean, that invitational started on Wednesday.
I know. There were so many games, 16 games a day, and then plus we had Central and Stevens, plus the School of Mines. And just a reminder, the Rushmore Thunder boys hockey team will be back in action against Sioux Falls East, and that'll be tomorrow afternoon at 2 o'clock.
I was really hoping School of Mines would pull it out against New Mexico Highlands today.
It was a tough team. It was a tough team, but they put up a great effort.
Yes, definitely. Well, thank you, Justin, and we'll be right back.
Spend the day in downtown Rapid City this holiday season. Turn your shopping experience into an adventure. Catch a show, visit a gallery, or stop to refuel at one of the many eateries or pubs. From home decor and toys to culinary gifts and fashion, downtown Rapid City has everything on your list. Shop local and spend the day in downtown Rapid City. For a list of shops, restaurants, and downtown gift card participants, visit downtownrapidcity.com.
This Christmas season, we're giving you more with a holiday sale too good to ignore, where you can find savings throughout the whole store on sofas and tables and bed sets galore, with 20% off all linens and decor, plus 5-year interest-free finance to score. So make the season bright and come explore all the ways you can save on designs you adore. Happy holidays from Furniture Row.
If the ones you love the great outdoors, there's only one place to go for those last-minute gifts. The Cabela's Christmas Sale. Get 30% off select Cabela's logo hoodies, tees, and caps. 40% off Shimano Solstice FL spinning reels. Up to 60% off select base layers for the family. And if you're out of time, go online and give a Cabela's e-gift card. Hurry into Cabela's for all your last-minute gifts. Shop in-store or online at Cabela's.com.
Stereos and stuff.
Yes, are you guys still Radio Shack?
We're still Radio Shack.
Yes, are you guys still Verizon Wireless?
Yep, we're still your Verizon Wireless authorized retailer. We also carry the latest technologies in electronics, the hottest phones on the market. Yep, we still got printer ink. We still got computer sales and repair. And we're still the oldest Radio Shack dealer in the state. Stereos and stuff. 1903 Fifth Avenue in Belle Fourche.
Okay, I've been waiting for this one. The latest Star Wars saga is popular everywhere, even underwater. The Force Awakens at the Florida Aquarium, the dive team creating an underwater lightsaber fight celebrating the opening of the film, divers doing acrobatic moves underwater as their lightsabers clash during the mock battle. Meantime, schools of fish swimming around the two fighters. Aquarium workers say they hope the Force is with you, above and below the surface.
Oh my gosh.
Have you guys seen the new Star Wars movie?
I haven't seen it yet, no.
Not yet.
Me neither.
But tomorrow I am going to go and talk to people that have just seen it, get their perspective on the movie.
I heard it's really good. No spoilers, though.
And we want to welcome Brooke. She's the newest member of our weekend team, so...
She'll be with us every weekend now.
From Las Vegas. The weather is definitely a little bit different.
Let's pull up that 7-day forecast really quickly. We're showing a couple chances of snow on Tuesday night, Wednesday day, and again on Christmas, but nice week ahead.
And that's all the time we have for today. Please be sure to join us tomorrow tonight at 10. Until then, from everyone here, have a good night.
This Christmas season, we're giving you more with a holiday sale too good to ignore, where you can find savings throughout all the stores, plus interest-free financing for 5 years to score. Happy holidays.